Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Peteryne. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate it. Thanks for the support. So in this vlog, we're just going to talk about opening a business in Liberia, opening our store in Liberia. So obviously we're not retired yet, and we didn't win the lottery. So moving to Liberia, we needed a source of income. I left my career in the States. Steven, I would say kind of left it, but he's still, he's an insurance manager, so he still writes policies for people, but it's not at the level as he did when he was in the States. So we need income in Liberia while we're living here. So as I mentioned in my earlier video, we have a lot of businesses that we want to start. The main one is our restaurant, but we wanted to open something prior to opening a restaurant, something that can start giving us income before the restaurant opens. So we had a budget for the restaurant, and you still need something to subsidize you while you're here. So we decided to open our store since we had a lot of inventory already in our home in Atlanta. So we used to purchase a lot of inventory by the pallets from Target, Walmart, and other places. So we had all of that. So opening the store made sense. So we got here, looked around for stores. Stores, some of them are kind of expensive depending on the location that you're looking. We were trying to be more in the rehab Tinker's Village side, because that area is up and coming. There are a lot of people living in Marshall and just on the whole airport road area. So look at a few places. Some were asking $14,000 for the year. Others were a little bit less. It depends on the store size, the location. We found a store that was being constructed. It was almost done, and we stopped by, talked to the owners, talked pricing, and we went ahead and decided to do a lease. We were trying to do 1 year, but they said that they were only doing at least 3 years. So we did 3 years. We paid 2 years upfront, which was part of the agreement. And yeah. So we paid 2 years, which was part of the agreement, and we were going to pay the 3rd year after 6 months. So both parties were okay with the agreement. We should have moved in December 1st, 2021. Unfortunately, the store wasn't ready yet. They were still tiling and doing other things. And I think we finally got the key to the store. I want to say around December 5th or 6th. That's when we finally got the keys to the store. But it was fine because our container wasn't here yet. And then I'm going to show you now us walking into the store after we had our keys given to us. So enjoy the video. This is the store, SJ International. I don't know why, no bathroom yet. I will take you out for you, but
Get undressed. I curse him for knees in my.
we don't have our sign up yet, but this is the store. These are the shelves. Still have to clean up. I need to bring the broom. But this is it. SJ International. Opening soon. We're right here. We're right here in Tinker's Village, adjacent to Greystone Black Factory and what's the name of the bakery? Town's Bakery. Town's Bakery. So we're right up the road, as you can see. Right here. Celia Market is also here. We are renting something. Era Supermarket is across. My Saturday look. My hair tie. I have to getting ready to paint. So you know I gotta look the part. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to paint our store. That girl making me fat with my cheeks. Oh, I think I got double chin now. But it is what it is. We move. We are starting. Thanks to our lovely friends. We're painting. Yeah. Apparently you gotta have energy to paint. So, juice. This is all part of the process. So today is like Christmas Day. We are clearing our container. It finally came out of the port. Today is the 22nd. We've had our container at the port since the 7th of December. And today we're finally getting it out. This is Christmas. 40 foot, everything is there. This is our store. Thanks, bro. Santa's sending, but she's not working. These chairs will go there. But we're putting everything in. Household stuff goes one side, business stuff goes one side. Tomorrow we'll finish it up and then we can open it. We're still unloading. Still here. Still here. Still pick up the rest of our items because we didn't have enough space on our shipping container, so we had to ship it with a shipping company. We have a lot of boxes. Alright, but I have my bike. We are open. We have speakers. We got your beauty section. When you get your nails done. Soap, toothbrushes, glasses. Hair dryers. We have some window curtains. Household stuff. Little shower curtains. Clothes. These are for kids. These are some nice quality men's shirts. Some women bags. Women's shorts. Projectors. Basketball. More clothes. Monitors. This is all your workout things. So if you want to get fit, come here and get some workout bands, jumping rope, a lot of things, school things for kids. This is general stuff over here. More speakers, anything electronics. So we have a lot of these, just a lot. Printers, more kids things, baby stuff, party, anything. So a little bit of Valentine's Day stuff. We have more in storage. Party things, so tablecloth, things for school. This is all for pool floats. You can come and check it out. Floaters, little goggles for kids. If you're building your home, we have a lot of faucets, lights, doorknobs, locks, more party things. These are all party balloons, birthday candles, things to decorate. We have plates, napkins, cups, more party things, bags, More pool floats. Bed frames, which we'll be putting together soon to sell. King size, twin, and queen bed frames. Some saws as well. We have some shoes for the ladies and men. We do have men's shoes on the other side. Sandals. We have these. I love these boots. Graduation is coming. Well, graduation season is here, so we can get these blankets. More shoes. Men's slippers. $5, y'all. $5 for the slippers. Some soccer cleats. Just come down. We have a lot going on.
Love in the morning, love in the evening. Fix the morning breakfast and I go to work. Kiss you on my way out. Tina for two. Anything you know now, never do.
So these are a few of the items that we have in the store. We were still setting up even though we were open, but every day little tweaks were being made. So we were able to set the store to at least my satisfaction, but I didn't get to take a picture of the entire store after it was properly set. Okay, so we opened the store and I want to say the reception was great. Even as soon as our container arrived, people started coming in the store to see what we were doing, and honestly started purchasing while we were unboxing. We had people even help us to unbox things because they were so interested in what we were selling. So we were selling general merchandise items, general merchandise. So we had anything from phone cases, projectors, projector screens, just about everything. We had people say, "Oh, it looks like a mini Walmart." Not that, but because we had a mixture of everything. We're testing the market to see, what sells. So from beauty products to clothing to shoes, everything we had. And we were doing pretty well even before we actually opened the store. People were coming in and making really good purchases. We did our main opening, like our grand opening. They didn't have like a ceremony or anything. We just, opened to the public officially. And then about a week after we did that, this happened. Alright. So we came to the store this morning. We got here and we have a... Listen, I am listening. I have to record it. They came, this gentleman, he came to post stuff on the door. And we waited. But our money has been paid. And I was told we open it. Or you can open my tail store. One of them. So that'll do it.
And whatever lock they call, they will pay for it, right? Yeah, well, I need $13,000 to feed it, so you can just have him. I will send my tenant. With my money back, I go find new stuff. I don't have time to be going back and forth. Just pay me back. No. You like my money, but you or I have my stuff. So you know what? This is I'm my kid. $13,000 or I go.
This is
Yeah, we remove for no problem.
yes, that's telling me.
Yeah, I'm not following. Let me show you some. I just have to make sure I'm recording it. Then you show you some. I don't want to tell you.
I see man, they have that thing saying, you want
Yeah.
so, yeah, it is. Just be you.
Oh, cool. I recorded it. So this is the second time we can't be doing business. The second time now we can't come in our store. This is the second time that happened that we can't come in the store because stuff that had nothing to do with us. Huh? We are breaking down the store. Started yesterday. And we are done. Moving all of our things. So we paid about 17,000 US dollars for this store. The 2 years rent and then the shelves and paint and things like that. So this was a lot to break down. Um, yeah. So um, let's talk about it. I can only give certain information, um, just because at this point I really can't say every single detail. Maybe when I do an update video in the future, I will be more detailed. Um, the day before we got our container out of the port, so that day we were actually supposed to get our container out. We got a call from the owner who said that, if there was a chance that we can put our container somewhere else just for the day because there was a lock on the store. She said they were in some legal issue that we weren't privy to before we signed a lease, before we paid our money, and before we put up shelves and everything else. So they said that their lawyers and everything was working it out, and we shouldn't worry about anything. It will all be done. Everything will be fine. We said okay. Fortunately for us, the container left the port really late, so they weren't able to. The container stepped outside of the port. They weren't able to even deliver it to us. So it worked out. The next day, we went. The locks were moved by the sheriffs, and everything was fine. So we were under the understanding that whatever was going on has been resolved, and we were fine. Like I said, so this was you know, December 20 something when we got our container out. This is now in January, and we were all fine. We've been in the store, we've been there, and so this was shocking. That morning, Stevie and I were on our way to work when she called us again and said, you know, is it possible you guys come to work late? So our store hours was 9 to 9. 9 a.m. to, well, 9 to 8, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And usually we'll stay there, you know, till like 9, 10 o'clock, just doing more stuff. She called and said that, you know, if we can go in a little bit later because there were sheriffs across the street from us who were coming to serve them, like, and serve us, to close the store. If we came in, they will serve us. So we said, while we're not hiding from anyone, we paid. This case had nothing to do with us. We did nothing wrong. We didn't steal from anyone. We didn't take anything from anyone. And so we're coming into work. I mean, I have a store to run, so I'm going to be coming in. So we got there, and as you saw, you know, we went back and forth with this because I was just really hurt. Like, you know, we're here, we're trying to, like, have a life here, build here. Everybody tells you to, you know, invest here, and so it was a lot to deal with that day. We went back and forth with the sheriffs. They weren't trying to come outside. They were in their house, trying to avoid the sheriffs. I guess they didn't want the paper served to them. But the sheriff then came with like a generator to permanently seal the store with our things in it. We have maybe at least $200,000 worth of goods in our store. So now someone is showing up to lock it up. And we're innocent people in this. We have no dealings with anything that's going on. Whatever case that they're dealing with, we weren't privy to it, you know, prior to opening our store, prior to paying our money. So I told them, the owners now, and I said, you know, I just want my money back. I don't want to be here where, you know, one day you're open and next day you're not. I don't want to have any kind of issues with that. So give me my money so I can find somewhere else. They said, no, this will be resolved. And I said, nah, it's not going to be resolved anytime soon. Just give me my money so I can go and find somewhere else. I just need time to get my things out. The sheriffs were trying to close the store, like seal it. So I made, you know, a phone call to someone who knows a judge, and they were able to hold off on sealing the store. So that happened on a Thursday. Friday we opened. We're still, so I think we're still in denial that this was happening, or this as real. We had a conversation with the owners, and they said, you know, their lawyers and this and that is working on it. Saturday we were open. We closed on Sunday. Monday we went to Nimba to, you know, work on a project, and, you know, we got a call that basically asking us, you know, if we move our things out, because the judge had ruled in favor of this other person who, you know, has the right to sue them for their store. And so we came back, and we basically had they gave us like maybe 4 or 5 days, but we just did everything in like 2 days. We broke everything down, something that took weeks to build, to set up. I had to put pricing on every small thing from, you know, like toothbrush or pregnancy test or whatever. I had to put tags on it, and now I had to break everything down. So long story short, the gist of this court thing, they rented the store to somebody else. We didn't know about it. And then they decided to rent the store to us. And the person had a lease with them for a longer term. The person never moved in the store. They rented it to us instead. So when he noticed that the store was rented out to someone else, he went through the court system. It's his right to do so. And the judge ruled for him. The store had to be closed. We tried to be amicable and, you know, say, let's give you guys time to pay us. They said, you know, we'll pay after we moved out. They said, you know, we'll pay the money within about 2 weeks. 2 weeks came. They didn't have the money. They said, we'll pay, give us another 2 weeks. We gave them another 2 weeks. So this was in January. We gave them till like February. Still nothing. So when I called the third time for the money, the gentleman, the owner's husband, you know, got on the phone, and we were mostly talking to him, you know, and he basically said, well, you know, he didn't really owe us any money because we left the store voluntarily. Mind you, we have the paper that literally says the store is not for us, and they're about to steal the store. And he said his lawyer also advised him that he didn't have to pay. So at that point, we decided to hire a lawyer because we realized that, you know, the respect that we were trying to give, the, you know, being matured about it wasn't working. And so we got a lawyer involved and went through the whole court process of it. And I will give you guys more updates on this situation in a little video, because like I said, I can't really speak on a lot right now. So I will update you more. Yeah, but it's been challenging to see like your work, your money, your investments end up this way. So, but thank you for watching. Please stay tuned, and I will give you guys more updates. Thank you so much.